Hare Krishna everyone, welcome to the session on Bhagavad Gita chapter 6. Today we will discuss Shloka number 31. Chapter 6, Shloka number 31. 6.31. sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yo mam bhajatyekatvam āsthitaḥ sarvatā vartamānopi sa yogī mayi vartate. Okay, now you please repeat after me. sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yo mam bhajatyekatvam āsthitaḥ
sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yo mam bhajatyekatvam-āsthitaḥ
sarvatā vartamānopi sa yogī mayi vartate.
sarvatā vartamānopi sa yogī mayi vartate
sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yo mam bhajatyekatvam āsthitaḥ
sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yo mam bhajatyekatvam-āsthitaḥ
sarvatā vartamānopi sa yogī mayi vartate.
sarvatā vartamānopi sa yogī mayi vartate.
Such a yogi who engages in the worshipful service of the Super Soul, knowing that I and the Super Soul are one, remains always in me in all circumstances. Sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ, situated in everyone's heart. Yomam bhajaty, he who serves me in devotional service. Ekatvam āsthitaḥ, situated in oneness. Sarvatā vartamānopi, in all respects, remaining in spite of all circumstances. Sa yogī mayi vartate, the transcendentalist remains in me. We'll read the purport and have some discussion. Okay, Aparna, can you read the purport?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
A yogi who is practicing meditation on the Super Soul sees within himself the plenary portion of Krishna as Vishnu with 4 hands holding conch shell, wheel, club and lotus flower. The yogi should know that Vishnu is not different from Krishna. Krishna in this form of Super Soul is situated in everyone's heart. Furthermore, there is no difference between the innumerable Super Souls present in the innumerable hearts of living entities. Nor is there a difference between Krishna conscious person always engaged in transcendental loving service of Krishna and a perfect yogi engaged in meditation on the Super Soul. The yogi in Krishna consciousness, even though he may be engaged in various activities while in material existence, remains always situated in Krishna. This is confirmed in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu of Srila Rupa Goswami.
Nikhilasvapyavastasu jivan mukta sa uchyate.
A devotee of the Lord, always acting in Krishna consciousness, is automatically liberated. In the Narada Panchatattva, this is confirmed in this way.
Dikkaladhyanavachinne Krishne cheto vidhayacha tanmayo bhavati kshipram jivo brahmani yojayet.
By concentrating one's attention on the transcendental form of Krishna, who is all-pervading and beyond time and space, one becomes absorbed in thinking of Krishna and then attains the happy state of transcendental association with him. Krishna consciousness is the highest stage of trance and yoga practice. This very understanding that Krishna is present as Paramatma in everyone's heart makes the yogi faultless. The Vedas, Gopala Tapani Upanishad, confirms the inconceivable potency of the Lord as follows.
Ekopi san bahuda yo vidadati.
Although the Lord is one, he is present in innumerable hearts as many. Similarly, in the Smriti Shastra, it is said,
Eka eva paro Vishnuhu sarvavyapi na samshayah. Aishwaryad rupamekam cha suryavat bahuda bahudeyate.
Vishnu is one, and yet he is certainly all-pervading. By his inconceivable potency, in spite of his one form, he is present everywhere as the sun appears in many places at once.
Yeah. Okay. sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yomam bhajaty ekatvam āsthitaḥ sarvathā vartamānopi sa yogī mayi vartate. Such a yogi who engages in the worshipful service of the Super Soul, knowing that I and the Super Soul are one, remains always in me in all circumstances. Okay. Venugopal, ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Prabhuji.
Good. Sarita, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
నాకే వెల్కమ్ చెప్తున్నారు.
Sorry,
అరగంట
Prabhuji.
లేట్గా వచ్చి 45 minutes లేట్గా వచ్చి నాకు వెల్కమ్ చెప్తున్నారు.
Sorry, Prabhuji. లేట్ అయ్యానన్న బాధలు అలా వచ్చేసింది ప్రభుజీ.
Okay. So this is another beautiful shloka. Oh, my video is not on. Okay. చూసారా, నేను కూడా లేట్గా జాయిన్ అయిన బాధలో వీడియో ఆన్లో ఉందో ఆఫ్లో ఉందో మర్చిపోయాను.
Yeah. Yeah.
ఏంటి కౌంట్ తగ్గిపోయిందంటే తగ్గిందా పెరిగిందా? మొత్తం స్క్రీన్ అంతా చిన్నగా అయిపోయింది కొంచెం. అతను ఒక అతను కొత్తగా జాయిన్ అయ్యాడు, మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. అఖిలో ఎవరో. Okay, so this shloka 6.31 is another very important shloka, just like 6.30 yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mayi pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sachame na pranashyati. So in fact these three shlokas 29, 30, 31, the theme is continuing like this, but it's a gradual progress. 6.29 Krishna tells that that person who sees the presence of soul in everybody, he has this samadarshana, equal vision. And then one level above that, yomam pashyati sarvatra, that person who sees the presence of Krishna in everything and in everybody, that person is always connected to me. And I am always connected to him. Because that person is seeing the presence of Krishna everywhere. That means he is thinking about Krishna. At the same time, Krishna is thinking about that person. So it's a two-way connection. The devotee is connected to Krishna, Krishna is connected to devotee. And one level above that, now we may think that, okay, if we are able to see Krishna's presence everywhere, then that is the highest thing. No. So 6.30 is not the highest thing. 6.30 is seeing Krishna's presence in everything in the material world. Seeing Krishna's presence in everything in the material world. Like when you see a mountain, when you see a lake, when you see birds, beautiful birds flying very easily in the sky, when you see beautiful flowers, you get reminded of Krishna. That is good, but that is not the highest thing. What is highest thing is Krishna telling in this shloka 6.31. This is actually Paramahaṁsa stage. Paramahaṁsa stage. What is Paramahaṁsa? You might have heard this word, this title, Paramahaṁsa. For many Swamis, Acharyas, they use this title Paramahamsa. There is Hamsa and Paramahamsa. So Swan and the highest Swan. Hamsa is Swan and Paramahamsa is the Uttama Swan, the highest type of Swan. We all know the nature of Swan. What does Swan do? Swan separates water and milk. That means it only absorbs what is the best in it, and it discards what is not useful. This is Hamsa. But Paramahamsa, that is even higher, like highest stage, right? Paramahamsa is that person who does not even differentiate between water and milk. He sees water also as milk. He does not differentiate. That is the highest stage. So in Bhakti, there are three types of devotees. Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama. Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, Uttama Adhikari. Three types of devotees. Kanishta Adhikari means that person who believes that God is only present in the deity. Madhyama Adhikari sees the presence of God in the deity and also in the hearts of all the people, in the hearts of trees, in the trees, in the animals, in the rocks, in the chara vastu, achara vastu, in everything he will see the presence of God. Madhyama Adhikari. And who is a Uttama Adhikari? Uttama Adhikari is that person who establishes relations with the devotees. He has strong faith. He has strong faith in the scriptures, and he sees everything in relation with God. So for him, the devotee relations are more important, Uttamadhikari. And the difference between Uttamadhikari and Madhyamadhikari is the Madhyamadhikari, his faith can be shaken at times. I mean, if a hardcore Mayavadi or hardcore atheist comes and argues with Madhyamadhikari, his faith can be a little bit shaken. But Uttamadhikari is that person who is very strong and staunch devotee. His faith can never be shaken. So these are the three stages of devotees: Kanishta, Madhyama, and Uttama. So the present shloka, Krishna is saying that. Let me share the slides.
Prabhuji, one question.
Yeah.
Why we use the term adhikari? Like, what does that signify?
Adhikari, that means he has he is an empowered person. As soon as a person starts practicing bhakti, Krishna bhakti, and what type of bhakti we are practicing? We are practicing Uttama bhakti. There are different types of bhaktis: Karma Mishra bhakti, Jnana Mishra bhakti. But what we are practicing, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, what we are practicing is Uttama bhakti. So this is the highest type of bhakti that we are practicing. So when we are practicing this, the moment you take interest in practicing this Uttama bhakti, you become empowered by Krishna. And you become empowered to that degree by which you have faith on Krishna. If you have little faith on Krishna, then you are a Kanishtadhikari. You have little more faith on Krishna, you are a Madhyama Adhikari. And you have the highest strong faith on Krishna, you are a Uttama Adhikari. So basically, Adhikari means an empowered person.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Prabhu.
like in government, you have different officers. They are given with some special powers. They are empowered by the superintendent. So that's why they are called Adhikari. Like that here, Krishna gives some Adhikara to that devotee. Krishna gives Adhikara to that person to perform service. Adhikara doesn't mean the right, the privilege.
Yes.
Adhikara means an opportunity. Yeah. Adhikara is an opportunity.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, it is an opportunity to serve Krishna. So Krishna gives that. Okay?
Thank you, Prabhu. Yes.
Yeah. So now, after hearing from Krishna, Arjuna is asking a question here. So in 6.29, Krishna said, Krishna talked about the all-pervading reality. The yogi observes Krishna in all beings and all beings in Krishna. 6.30, the yogi sees Krishna everywhere. Krishna is never lost to him. And 6.31, the present one, the realization of perfect oneness in action and vision. Okay, so this is a gradual progress here between 6.30 to 6.31. In 6.30, the yogi is only seeing the presence of Krishna everywhere. He is remembering Krishna. Just like the yogi meditating on the super soul within, a yogi who is practicing bhakti yoga, he sees the presence of Krishna in everything and in everybody in the material world. But 6.31 is one level above, where the yogi is actually acting on that platform. He's acting on what he's seeing. There is a oneness in action and vision. So we'll see what is that. We'll look at the details of that. So Arjuna's doubt was, after hearing this from Krishna, Arjuna's doubt was, does the yogi merge into an omnipresent energy, or does the yogi interact with a specific localized supreme person? In 6.29, when Krishna said, the yogi observes Krishna in all beings and all beings in Krishna. So naturally, Arjuna gets a doubt that does the yogi, after liberation, merge into that Brahman platform, that Brahma Jyoti, or is there a personal form of God, personal form of you, Krishna, with which the yogi interacts? So Krishna telling two important things here. One is sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yomam bhajaty ekatvam āsthitaḥ. That super soul who is situated in everyone's heart. Sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yomam bhajaty ekatvam āsthitaḥ. So that yogi who is seeing the presence of super soul in everybody, he knows that there's no difference between me, Krishna, and that super soul who is present in everybody, and he, with that understanding, he worships me. Worshipping means dhyanam. The yogi, the Ashtanga yogi, always meditates on that Paramatma feature within the heart. And
సమత్వం
sarvatā.
ప్రభుజీ సమత్వంకి ఏకత్వంకి డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటి ప్రభుజీ?
Samatvam is equalness and ekatvam is oneness.
అంటే ఏంటి ప్రభుజీ వన్నెస్ అంటే అంటే రెండింటిని ఒకటిగా చూడడం అని బ్యాడ్ అయినా గుడ్ అయినా ఒకటిగా చూడడమే సమానంగా చూడడం అంటే కూడా అదే కదా ప్రభుజీ
Uh,
29 లో సమత్వం అని చెప్పారు 31 లో
శ్లోక ఏంటది
సర్వభూత సమాత్మానం సర్వభూతాని చాత్మని ఈక్షతే యోగయుక్తాత్మ సర్వత్ర సమదర్శనః
Okay.
ఇది కూడా అదే కదా ఏకత్వం అన్న
Yeah. సర్వభూతస్థం ఆత్మానం సర్వభూతాని చాత్మని ఈక్షతే యోగయుక్తాత్మ సర్వత్ర సమదర్శనః. Okay, so you're asking about this samadharshana.
అక్కడ ఈక్వల్ గా చూస్తారు అని చెప్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ ఒకటిగా చూస్తారు అని చెప్తున్నారు సో బోత్ ఆర్ సేమ్ మీనింగ్ కదా ప్రభుజీ
ఇక్కడ ఈ సమదర్శన ఏంటంటే సర్వత్ర సమదర్శనః. That means he has an equal vision for everybody. He sees all beings as equal. On the platform of soul, he sees all the jivas as equal. A yogi observes me in all beings and also sees every being in me. The self-realized person sees me, the same Supreme Lord, everywhere. So on the basis of this soul and super soul, the yogi, he has an equal vision. He does not differentiate between human, dog, animal, tree, a chandala, something similar to chapter 5, vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini shuni chaiva swapakecha pandita samadarshanaha. So that samadarshana is equal vision, being able to see everyone as equal. They're all children of God and there is a presence of Paramatma in everybody. But here ekatvam means, in 6.31, ekatvam means oneness. That means there's no difference between that Bhagavan Krishna and this Paramatma Krishna. Even though there is some difference, but it is the same. It is an aspect of Bhagavan. Paramatma is an aspect of Bhagavan.
సో దిస్ ఇస్ యాక్సెప్ట్ ఐ మీన్ భగవంతుని దృష్టిలో ఇది చెప్పారు అది వచ్చి జస్ట్ మన హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్
అందరి జీవుల గురించి సమదర్శనం అన్నమాట.
ఓకే గాట్ ఇట్ థాంక్యూ
yeah ekatvam. So for example, we hear this quotation, right? What is that? Abhinnatvam nama namni. Abhinnatvam nama namni. So bhinnatvam means difference. Abhinnatvam means no difference. So what is the synonym for abhinnatvam? Ekatvam. So abhinnatvam nama namni. Nama is name. Namni is the person who has that name.
And so when we say this is అభిన్నత్వం నామనామ్ని కూడా భగవంతుని బేస్ చేసుకొని చెప్పింది కదా ప్రభుజీ
అంతే
సో దిస్ వన్ ఈజ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు దిస్ 31 శ్లోక అభిన్నత్వం
yes correct. So abhinnatvam namanamni, that is referring to only name. There's no difference between name and the person Krishna. And here there's no difference between Paramatma and Bhagavan Krishna. That Krishna Shamasundara form, two-handed Shamasundara form is Bhagavan and Paramatma is Chaturbhuja form. There's no difference. This is Vishnu Rupa, that is Krishna Rupa. There's no difference. So there'll be, if you dig deeper, there are some technical differences, but at a high level, both are different forms of God. Both are Bhagavat Swarupa. So it is like you come to Samamish temple and you see Shamasundara form. Dvibhuja Shama Sundara form. You go to Bellevue Balaji temple, you see Chaturbhuja Narayana form. Are they different? No. Balaji, he is non-different from Krishna himself. So ekatvam. Okay. So similarly, the Paramatma within me, because this is the end result of Ashtanga Yoga process. Ashtanga Yogi who is practicing for hundreds and hundreds of years, the end result is he will have darshan of Paramatma within, the Chaturbhuja of Paramatma within. And that is not different from the Bhagavan's aspect. There are some technical details, differences, but when Krishna uses the word ekatvam, that means it gives all the three aspects of God, Sat, Chit, Ananda. When we attain Bhagavan, we get Sat, Chit, Ananda. When you go to Goloka, you will get Sat, Chit, Ananda. Similarly, when Ashtanga Yogi, who practices Ashtanga Yoga and in the end he sees darshan of Paramatma within, he also experiences Sat, Chit, Ananda. Whereas in the Brahman realization, which is the lowest realization of God, there is only Sat and Chit. There is no Ananda there. So there we cannot use the word ekatvam. But between Paramatma and Bhagavan, there is no difference. You get Sat, Chit, Ananda. So this is the ekatvam actually. Okay? Now, so Arjuna's doubt was, so will a yogi merge with God? He will become one with God? So Krishna clarifies saying that in the next sloka, Atmaupamyena sarvatra 6.32, Krishna will clarify saying that no, that yogi who has Paramatma realization, he does not merge with me, but rather he interacts with the devotees, he interacts with God also. He treats God like a person, he treats the devotees as part and parcel of God, he interacts with them. In 6.32, Krishna will explain how a yogi will share the joy and the happiness and distress of the devotees. Atmaupamyena sarvatra, that sloka we'll discuss maybe in a bit. Whereas the Mayavadi impersonalist who is practicing impersonal worship of Bhagavan, what is the end result for him? He will achieve Brahman realization. In Brahman realization, there is only Sat and Chit, and then there he merges with Brahma Jyoti. But in Paramatma realization, he does not merge with Brahma Jyoti. It is treating. It is a personal aspect of Paramatma. Is a personal aspect. It is a personal form of God. Brahma Jyoti is not a personal. It's a non-impersonal form of God. Okay, so that is the difference Krishna is making here. Mayi vartate, remains in me. So this word is very important here. The yogi remains in Brahman. The yogi in the Brahma, in the impersonal philosophy, the yogi goes and merges in Brahman. Whereas in Paramatma realization, He's connected. He does not merge with Paramatma, but he's connected. He remains in me means he's connected. He's connected. Now this is the common understanding. If you look at this screen here, right? If God has a specific form, how can he possibly be everywhere at once? We often incorrectly assume that all pervading must equal formless. When we say andahantarastha paramanushaya jagat, that Krishna as a Kshirodakshai Vishnu, he is present in every atom. We generally think it is formless feature. It is formless feature of God. Okay, so let me ask that question instead of saying what it is. So what do you all think? That
formless form only. Then formless form, I think he can enter in each and every art. If he has a form, means some restrictions, dimensions will be there, no? So he may not able to enter all those things.
Okay. So what about others? The question is that Paramatma, that all-pervading Paramatma, Vishnu, in Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, Vishvam Vishnur Vashatkaro, that Vishnu means that sarva-vyapi aspect of Bhagavan. That Bhagavan who is all-pervading in every atom. He is present in human beings, he is present in trees, animals, he is present in the rocks, mountains, he is present in everything, every atom. Andahantarastha paramāno. So is the question is that a personal feature of God or impersonal feature of God? Or does that Paramatma have a form or no form? Is it form or formless?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So I think from what I have read so far, looks like it has form. The Paramatma that resides in us is like Chaturbhuj form he has, and
Yeah.
that's what Krishna. And but it's so shukshma, like it's so subtle that it can pervade as well, and it's not like fixed in one location or something.
Yeah. Okay. What about others? Venugopal?
Definitely has the form.
It has a form. Okay.
My answer is also he has form.
It has a form. ఏంటి సరిత ఇవాళ అందరూ మీకు అగేన్స్ట్ గా చెప్తున్నారు ఇవాళ
ఒకరు అలా ఉండి ఒకరు అలా ఉండి ఒకరు ఇలా ఉంటేనే కదా డిస్కషన్ పోతుంది ముందుకి.
లేట్ గా వచ్చారేనా?
మేబీ హీ హ్యాస్ ఏ ఫార్మ్ బట్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ. మనము వీఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ.
ఇప్పుడు మెజారిటీ ఓట్లు మీకు అగేన్స్ట్ గా ఉన్నాయని మీరే మార్చుకుంటున్నారు.
లేదు అంటే అసలు ఫామ్ లేకుండా అనేది ఉండదు, బట్ మేబీ వీఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ దట్ ఎగ్జిస్టెన్స్.
Yes, that is the thing. So it has that Paramatma who is present in even in the atom. The general understanding is we'll think that the atom is so small, right? That means when Bhagavan is and Paramatma is entering into the atom, definitely there cannot be a form. We'll think this is something abstract, formless, but no, it has a form. I'll tell a small story about that. In fact, I was planning to tell that story yesterday in Vishnu Sahasranama class, but good, I'm able to tell here. సరిత నిన్న మీది మిస్ అయిపోయారు మీరు. నిన్న జానవరి విష్ణువాసన క్లాస్లో మీరు.
యా ప్రభుజీ, లాస్ట్ మినిట్ చిన్న వర్క్ వచ్చింది. రికార్డింగ్ ఉందా ప్రభుజీ?
ఉంది.
Yeah.
విష్ణు సహస్ర నామాలు, శ్రీనివాస నామాలు రెండు కలిపి పాడాం.
Oh, okay.
విశ్వాయ నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి. విశ్వవే నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి. వషట్కారాయ నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి. భూత భవ్య భవత్ప్రభవే నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి. భూతకృతే నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి. భూతకృతే నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి. భవాయ నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి. భూతాత్మనే నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి. భూతభవాయ నమః శ్రీ శ్రీనివాసం శ్రీ వెంకటేశం మనసా స్మరామి.
వెస్టర్న్ మ్యూజిక్ ఫ్యూజన్ అనుకున్నాం ప్రభుజీ. బాగుంది.
Okay, so now talking about this form or formless feature of Paramatma. So let's try to understand that with a real life story. In South India, long time ago, this was during the time of Alvars, the Periyalvar, the very first Periyalvar, like about 1500 years ago. So during that time, in a place called Tirukovilur, there were three Alvars. The Alvar names are given there. Okay, you can look at that. Three Alvars, Poigai, Bhutanath, and Periya. So these are the three Alvars. One day, they were going from one place to another place, and on the way, halfway through their journey, they had to stop at some place. It was night time, and they had to stop at some place. It was raining, and they had to stop at some place. So first, one Alvar goes to a home and knocks on the door. And then the owner of that house, he tells that there is a room here where you can stay. And because this Alvar goes there, knocks the door and tells that we need a place for 3 people to stay for tonight. Is it possible? Can you accommodate? The owner of the house tells, there is small space. If and that place is good for 1 person to sleep, and it is good for 2 people sit, and for 3 people to stand. So you decide what you want to do. Whether 1 person wants to come and sleep here, or 2 people they can comfortably sit, or if 3 of you want to come here, that place is only sufficient for standing. Then these 3 are very good friends, so 3 of them agree to come and stand in that place. So they stand there, and then after some time, the Periyalvar, who is exalted Vaishnava among all the other Alvars, after some time, all of a sudden, the Periyalvar sees a 4th person. He sees a 4th person. And he starts screaming, Tirukonden, Ponmeni Konden, like that. Tirukonden means he sees Srivatsa mark on the chest of Vishnu. And then Ponmeni Kandan, he screams out like this. So he says, and he sees the golden complexion of the Lord. He sees probably Pitambaram, okay, or the glittering, shining form of God. And then he sees Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, all those things. So that means that Paramatma who is present there in that space, he is present everywhere, right? Sarvam Kaluidham Brahma. He is present everywhere. In a form, he is present everywhere with a form. Now this is a proof for that. But he is unmanifest. He is not visible to everybody. And he is visible to those people who have the eye to see. Rupam Drushimatam Akhilartha Labham. Rupam Drushimatam. Those who have the ability to see, they can see. Now when we look at a flower, we can appreciate to the maximum, we can appreciate that, oh, this is a beautiful creation of Krishna. But when a Paramahaṁsa Bhakta, Bhagavatottama, like this Periyalvar sees, he will also see the personal form of that Paramatma. Okay. Now coming back here. So now the next few minutes we are going to discuss something very important about this word mayi. What is the meaning of the word? What is the meaning of the word mayi? Sarita, look at the word to word meaning and tell.
Me.
Me. Right? Yeah. Vartate, mayi vartate, remains in me. So there's a beautiful, let me share those slides.
Prabhu, one more question I have
Yes.
regarding the Paramatma thing. So
Yes.
you said the not everybody can see, but who sees them in the form, right?
Yeah.
So now in the like, and Paramatma is like in the same room, right? Where Alvars were there.
Yeah.
There will be like so many atoms, so many things. Like, and Paramatma is like pervading in every element, right? Every atom. You are saying, right? Like he is like they're present in every atom.
Mhm.
So how to comprehend this? Like, is it like so many Paramatmas are there in that room? Like, definitely you say like one within me, or
Yeah.
there are too many within me. Like, because in my body itself, like there will be so many atoms, right? My body is like a carbon body with so many atoms. So
Yeah.
how to comprehend that part? Yeah.
Yeah. So when Krishna gives the vision to see multiple Paramatmas, that is what is called as Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yoga, like how Arjuna saw, right?
Mhm.
He saw the presence of Bhagavan, presence of Paramatma everywhere. He saw multiple faces, multiple hands, multiple legs, multiple mouths, multiple suns, multiple universes. So he saw that multiverse vision, uh, and within each of those universes, he saw multiple Paramatmas. So that is Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. But here, even though when the Alvars were there in that space and they saw only one Vishnu or one Paramatma in the form of Vishnu, that is the vision Bhagavan gives to them.
But
Because
that doesn't mean there will be more Paramatmas there
yes,
in the
yes,
room.
there are more. There are more, but that is not the form that they are meditating on. They are meditating on that Vishnu Rupam, because they are Sri Vaishnava devotees, right? They are meditating on that Vishnu Rupa, holding Shankha Chakra, Gada, Padma, Srivatsa, Kaustuba, all those things. So Krishna gives darshan in that form only. One Vishnu, one Paramatma, one Vishnu.
And in our body, like when we say like each within each of us, right? We say there is our soul and super soul in as form of Paramatma is there, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so what does that mean? Like again, how to comprehend this? How to understand this? Because again, body is definitely like we are not the body, we are the soul, and the body is like a amalgamation of like so many atoms and everything, right? It's like combined. So is it like where why we say like there is there is a Paramatma within us? Is it like within the soul? And I also know it's not within the soul. The super soul and soul are independent, right? So
Yes.
it's not within the soul also. Then like with our soul there is one Paramatma, and then there are so many other like elements in the body itself, right?
There are so
So
many souls within our body.
yeah, so is it like there are so many other Paramatmas there?
Yes. There are so many other Paramatmas. There are, see, within this body, there are so many microbes, right?
Yeah.
So each of the microbes is a jiva, is a soul. There is a soul in each of the microbes.
Mhm.
And along with the jivatma, there is a Paramatma also. And even if it is a dead matter, okay, there are innumerable number of microbes who are the living entities within this body, and there are so many material elements within the body. There is a water, and who is present in the water? Paramatma is present in the water. In each and every droplet of the water, Paramatma is present.
Mhm.
So there are so many Paramatmas within this body. But
And when
when a yogi meditates, what he will see? He will not see so many Paramatmas. Then that will be, uh,
very
that
dreadful,
person will go crazy. He will say,
dreadful,
I
yeah.
don't want Ashtanga Yoga. I don't want anything. I'll just be happy. I'll just sit on the sofa and, watch TV.
Yeah.
So,
So because again, I'm thinking like then in our like at least like in Sanatan or Hindu religion, right? Like we do like cremate, like we don't like put the body in fire, right? When like say our soul is gone,
mhm,
and but there may be other souls within the body itself, right? So
mhm,
is it right to put the body in fire? Or is it like we should just put it in underground and let it decay at its own rate, where like each microbe just last whenever they want, like they are going to last for, right?
mhm.
Because in some other like religions we see like they put it in like under like earth, right?
Yeah.
So and let the body decay. They don't force that
Mhm.
cremation process, but we do force it, right? In through fire.
Yeah. So our Sanatan Dharma recommends to, unless the person is a Paramahamsa Bhagavatottama, uh, for Paramahamsas and Bhagavatottamas, they don't burn the body. They 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 bury the body because in that body the devotee has performed bhakti and he became a pure devotee.
Mhm.
Whereas for ordinary people like all of us, the Shastra recommends to burn the body. And other religions, they are incorrectly following this process of burying, but otherwise it should be burnt. The body should be burnt. I mean, the Western culture also, I don't know how many people are burying actually, because these days, whenever you go to any funeral house, you'll see a provision where there is a room, and you can push the body inside, and then
Get the ashes.
they'll turn on the switch, and then it will be burned into ashes. It's a modern way of burning, but still they
Yeah.
are burning only.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, because if we see like again, maybe I think Shastras would have elaborated more and explained, but it just like curiosity came like in my mind, like there are other beings, other living entities within the body, right? And just because somebody's soul is gone, who gives us the right to just force extinct them as well by burning, rather than just like put them and bury them, and then natural process will follow whenever I think the prakriti will do its job, right, rather than we forcing it.
Yeah. So what is the specific reason for burning that? Yeah, even I don't know. Maybe we can. That's a totally
Yeah,
different topic.
yeah,
We can
just
discuss.
was curious, Prabhu. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
yeah. Sure.
understanding like so many souls, so many super souls, all that, and adding, and this question came in my mind. Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
Prabhu.
yeah.
Prabhuji, so the Kshirodaksha Vishnu is the one that's living in our heart and in all the microbes and all the other atoms in our body,
Yeah.
correct? So we are only focusing on the one that's living in our heart when we meditate. Is that what they're saying, or is it just that we are acknowledging that okay, every part has this Kshirodaksha Vishnu residing in our body? We just acknowledge it, but in all the pictures they only show like the Vishnu coming from the heart, right? They don't show like the whole body is covered with the Vishnus. They only focus it almost, for me, I almost thought it was just that one big Vishnu's there and he's just pervading, the energy is pervading in our whole body, versus every single atom there's a different Vishnu, so we're like covered with the full Vishnus. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. No, no. There are multiple Paramatmas, multiple Vishnus. So, but we see only when the yogi meditates, he will get darshan of only one Paramatma. Okay. See, for example, the you have an electrical cable. Okay. And within the electrical cable, there are so many electrons, protons, neutrons, so many of them are there. But what we see, the output of that is only one light we see. There are so many lightning particles that are transmitting throughout the cable. But do we see that? We don't see that. We see only what we want to see. We see only the light that is the output of all of that coming in the form of coming through the bulb. Similarly, the yogi, he doesn't want to. He's not interested in seeing, 1 million forms of Vishnu. He's interested in seeing only that yogi, that Paramatma, Chaturbhuja Paramatma form, one form. And Krishna gives darshan of that only. And in Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna specifically asked, can you show me that universal form? Then Krishna showed multiple Paramatmas, multiple suns, multiple universes, everything. Okay. So
Okay.
now, from this shloka, mayi vartate. That word mayi is very beautiful. Now we are going to discuss something very beautiful in the next half an hour. If you consider whatever we discussed in the last 45 minutes is like little dry philosophy, forget about that. Now we are going to focus on what we are going to discuss now. This is going to be very beautiful. Because what is the essence of this shloka? Krishna is talking about the vision of a Paramatma. What is the vision of Paramatma? The Paramahamsa, not Paramatma. We talked so much about Paramatma. So here, 6.31, Krishna is talking about the vision of a Paramahaṁsa Bhagavatottama. What is his vision? He does not differentiate between water and milk. He does not differentiate between matter and spirit. For him, everything is same. Everything is God. That is the vision. sarva-bhūta-sthitaṁ yo mam bhajaty ekatvam āsthitaḥ. sarvatā vartamānopi sarvatra mayi vartate. Sarvatra mayi vartate. That means that person is always connected to me. So this aspect of connecting, always being connected to God, that is the purpose of yoga. Yoga means to link. Yoga comes from the root word yuj, which means to connect. The purpose of yoga is to connect with God. Purpose of karma yoga is to connect through action, connect with God. Sankhya yoga, through analytical study, connect with God. Jnana yoga, through cultivating knowledge, connect with God. Ashtanga yoga, by practicing eightfold mystic yoga, connect with God. Bhakti yoga, through devotional service, connect with God. In all these things, mayi vartate, be connected to me, remain connected to me. In the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there are 5 types of koshas that are described. Annamaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, anandamaya kosha. These are the 5 koshas. Annamaya kosha. Because Krishna is using the word mayi here, right? So that is, there also something similar. Annamaya kosha. Annamaya kosha means just like babies, their consciousness is always in the food. Whatever little object they see, they put it in the mouth. That is their consciousness. Next, one level above is pranamaya kosha. Pranamaya kosha, it deals with the different types of airs within the body. It deals with pranayama aspect of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Next, one level above, that is manomaya kosha. Manomaya kosha deals with intellect. Next, one level above, that is vijnanamaya kosha. Vijnanamaya kosha is wisdom, realization. And 5th one is anandamaya kosha. That means that person is interested in practicing bhakti, anandamaya. That means his mind is filled with that consciousness. Annamaya kosha means that baby's consciousness is completely filled with the thoughts about food. Even if you give a toy, that baby will put the toy in the mouth, because that is how his mind is filled with. Consciousness is not so developed. So these 5 koshas talk about gradual elevation in the consciousness of a person. Similarly, in 6.31, Krishna is talking about the highest stage of consciousness, Paramahaṁsa stage of consciousness, or Bhagavatottama stage of consciousness, where a devotee will not see anything other than God. In that regard, there's a beautiful bhajan. There's a beautiful bhajan in Braj Bhasha with the theme, the gopis are praying. The gopis' absolute devotion to Lord Shama. So it goes like this. Jitu deku titu Shama mayi hai. Jitu deku titu Shama mayi hai. Wherever I look, everything is pervaded by Shama. So Shama is no longer localized in a temple. He becomes the very lens through which the universe is seen. See, exactly what we are discussing in Bhagavad Gita 6.31. Jitu deku titu Shama mayi hai. Omnipresence. We are seeing Shama everywhere. Jitu deku titu Shama mayi hai. Shama tan Shama man Shama hai hamara dhan. Shama tan. My body is Shama. My mind is Shama. Shama is my greatest treasure. Now, who is saying all this? The gopis in Vrindavan are saying this. The physical form, tan, cognitive ego, man, manasu, the mind, and the wealth, dhana. Tan, mana, dhana. Everything is Shama. Shama tan, Shama man, Shama dhana. Jitu deku titu Shama mayi hai. Shama tan, Shama man, Shama hi hamara dhan. Uti hame ato yama Shama hi so kama hai. Uti hame, awaken. Ato yama, 8 divisions of day. There are 8 divisions in the day: morning, afternoon, evening, and then the junctions. Okay, if you count all those, the sandhis, the sandhi between morning and afternoon, the sandhi between afternoon and evening, the sandhi between evening and night, the sandhi between the night and morning. If you count all these things, there are 8 divisions of day. Ato yama. That means since the time we are awakened, uti hame, since the time we are awakened in the early morning, ato yama, there will be 8 divisions in the day, and everything is Shama. Uti hame ato yama Shamahi so kamahai. All the 8 divisions of the day, whether it is morning, afternoon, or between the time between morning and afternoon, or evening, or the time between afternoon and evening, or the night, or the time between evening and night, or the time between night and early morning, every point, every minute, every second, we are thinking about Shama. Uti hame ato yama Shamahi so kamahai. Throughout all 8 divisions of the day and night, my only concern is Shama. So it's not a one-time ritual. Like in the morning, you meditate on Bhagavan for 10 minutes and then be done with it. No. It is a 24-hour cycle. Satatam kirtayanto mam, Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita. Yomam smarati nityasaha tasyaham sulabha partha nitya yuktasya yoginaha. Yomam smarati partha nitya yomam smarati nityashaha tasyaham sulabha partha. Whoever remembers me always, Yomam smarati nityasaha. Tasyaham sulabha partha. For that person, I am easy to attain. This is Sloka from Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter. I think we discussed in the last class when we were talking about smarana. Yomam smarati nityasaha tasyaham sulabha partha. And then further. Shama hiye shama jiye shama bhinu nahi jiye. Shama hiye. In the heart there is Shama. Shama jiye. In the life force there is Shama. Shama binu nahi jiye. Without Shama cannot live. My heart is filled with Shama. I live only for Shama. Without Shama I cannot live. Look at the last sentence. Shama becomes synonymous with oxygen and a beating heart. Wow, what a beautiful, profound statement by this poet in Braj Bhasha. This is exactly what Krishna is telling in 6.29, 30, 31. The vision to see the presence of Krishna everywhere. And in the highest stage, 6.31, a devotee does not see anything else. Even if he sees a rock, he will consider that as a Saligram Shila. If he sees a tree, he considers that as a Kadamba tree and Krishna is sitting on top of the tree. If he sees any water body, he sees that as Yamuna river and Krishna is standing on the banks of Yamuna river. If he sees Mount Rainier, that person will think that's a Govardhana hill and Krishna is lifting that Govardhana hill. Whereas in 6.30, Yomam Pashyati Sarvatra, a person looking at Mount Rainier, he will think that, oh, such a great, beautiful mountain that is existing because of the potency of Krishna. Because of potency of Krishna. We will appreciate that as a creation of Krishna. But we may not necessarily see Krishna's presence in Mount Rainier. Whereas here in 6.31, this is the highest vision. We don't see Mount Rainier. Even if we are seeing Mount Rainier, we see Govardhan Parvata. Shama hiye, Shama jiye, Shama binu nahi jiye. Andhe ki si lakari, Adhara Shama nama hai. For a blind person, what is the Adhara? That is Shama nama. Andhe ki si lakari, Adhara Shama nama hai. Now we are all like blind people. We don't know. Just like a blind person does not know whether to turn left or right. Similarly, we are also blind people. How did we become blind? Or how are we blind people? Who can tell that?
By seeing things without Krishna's presence, or by seeing things, we are seeing things but we're not considering Krishna while seeing.
Okay, that's good. That's one good answer. But Mukundamala Stotra students should tell more beautifully. How did we become blind?
Andasya.
Andhasya me krita viveka mahadhanasya chaurai prabho bali bhirindriya namadheyai मोहान्धकूपकुहरे विनिपातितस्य देवेश देहि कृपणस्य करावलम्बम्. We became blind because our intelligence, Viveka Buddhi, has been lost by the thieves called senses. And I am stuck with this blindness. I am stuck in this dark well of material world. Please uplift me, Karavalamba. So here, what is the adhara for that person who is who is blind? The adhara is shamahi. अंधे की सी लकारी आधार श्याम नाम है. श्याम ज्ञान श्याम ध्यान श्याम ही हमारे प्राण. श्याम ज्ञान, whatever knowledge that we are learning, it's all about Shama. Shama dhyana, we are always meditating on Shama, Shama Sundar. Shama hi hamare prana. Our life and soul is Shama. My knowledge is Shama, my meditation is Shama. Shama alone is my very life.
లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ లో ఏదో స్లైడ్ లో ఒక కొటేషన్ లో ఉంది ప్రభుజీ, కృష్ణ ఇన్ జనరల్ వీఆర్ సీయింగ్ కృష్ణ యాజ్ ఎ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ అన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, బట్ డోంట్ సీ లైక్ దట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఈస్ కృష్ణ.
Yeah, correct, exactly. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, don't see as a part of object is Krishna.
But the object itself is Krishna. Correct. Yeah, good. You remember that from last class.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gopi boldly bypasses both, declaring that simple unalloyed love for Shama achieves the ultimate goal. He becomes her prana. ఇంకా ఉంది. శ్యామ శ్యామ రటత సకల బ్రజధామ హై. Ratata means chanting. Shama Shama Ratata. By constantly chanting like Shama Shama. Sakala Braja Dama Hai. This entire land of Vrindavana is chanting just like a heartbeat. Every atom in Vrindavan, the heart of every atom in Vrindavan is beating with Shama Nama. Shama Shama Ratata Sakala Braja Dama Hai. So like that, the gopis, karmana, manasa, vachasa, their body, mind, words, everything is connected to Shama.
Prabhuji, all these are positive things, kada Prabhuji. Rajabhumi or all the directions or our breath, oxygen, everything all are related to positive way. So we can see the Krishna.
Yeah.
Or we can think that everything is Krishna like that. Coming to the negative part of like the place which is not auspicious or any other place. So how can we see Krishna that is also as Krishna?
So if we develop the Vrindavan consciousness in our heart, even if we are not in Vrindavan, we will see Vrindavan.
So we have to feel that place also as a Vrindavan and feel that Krishna.
No, first of all, if your consciousness becomes pure and we develop love for Krishna, we fill our heart with Vrindavan consciousness, then whatever you see will be like Vrindavan. Now what gopis are telling here, is not only applicable in Vrindavan, because this poet is from Vrindavan. That's why he used in the last line, he used that sentence, Brajadam hai. But wherever the goal is, wherever you are, this should be our goal. Jitu deku titu shama mayi hai. Whether you are in Seattle or Warangal or Hyderabad, wherever you are, Jitu deku titu shama mayi hai. Wherever I look, everything is pervaded by Shama. See, another thing here. If you are in Vrindavan, it is easy to develop these thoughts. But the actual goal, the target, the goal is being in Hyderabad, you should be able to see Shama.
So
That is the
basically,
goal.
మన mind లో ఉండాలి బృందావనం.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the
So in
goal
that
of our
way,
sadhana.
so in that way, we can, I mean, we can accept equally, like milk and water, both are equal.
Yeah, see here, Shama Tan, Shama Man. That means you fill your mind, Man, with Shama. And that is our wealth. If you fill our mind, body and mind with Shama, that is our wealth. Shama hai hamaro dana. So this is a beautiful bhajan. Let's sing. I'll try to sing each line, and then you can repeat after me. जित देखो तित श्याम मई है,
जित देखो तित श्याममयी है,
जित देखो तित श्याम मई है,
जित देखो तित श्याममयी है।
श्याम तन श्याम मन श्याम है हमारो धन,
श्याम तन श्याम मन श्याम है हमारा धन।
श्याम तन श्याम मन श्याम है हमारो धन,
श्याम तन श्याम मन श्याम है हमारा धन।
उति हमें अतो याम श्याम ही सो काम है,
उठी हमें आठों याम श्याम ही सो काम है।
उठी हमें आठो याम श्याम ही सो काम है,
उठी हमें आठों याम श्याम ही सो काम है।
श्याम ही ये श्याम जिए श्याम बिनु नहीं जिए,
श्याम ही श्याम जिए श्याम बिनु नहीं जिए।
श्याम ही ये श्याम जिए श्याम बिनु नहीं जिए,
श्याम ही ये श्याम जिए श्याम बिनु नहीं जिए।
अंधे की सीलकारी आधार श्याम नाम है,
अंधे की सीला करी आधार श्याम नाम है।
अंधे की सीलकारी आधार श्याम नाम है,
अंधे की सीला करी आधार श्याम नाम है।
श्याम ज्ञान श्याम ध्यान श्याम ही हमारे प्राण,
श्याम ज्ञान श्याम ध्यान श्याम ही हमारे प्राण।
श्याम ज्ञान श्याम ध्यान श्याम ही हमारे प्राण,
श्याम ज्ञान श्याम ध्यान श्याम ही हमारे प्राण।
श्याम श्याम रटत सकल भ्रज दाम है,
श्याम श्याम
श्याम
रटत
रटत
सकल
सकल
ब्रज
ब्रज
धाम।
धाम है।
श्याम श्याम रटत सकल ब्रज धाम है।
श्याम
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 रटत
रटत
सकल
सकल
ब्रज
ब्रज
धाम
धाम
है।
है।
जित देखो तित श्याम मई है।
जित
जित
देखो
देखो
तित
तित
श्याममयी है।
श्याममयी है।
जित देखो तित श्याममयी है।
जित
जित
देखो
देखो
तित
तित
श्याममयी है।
श्याममयी है।
Yeah. So this should give us inspiration how gopis are, constantly thinking about Shama. So they're chanting his name. They are considering their body, mind, um their wealth, everything as Shama. Something similar to this. There is another one which is, this bhajan is not popularly known. It's a beautiful bhajan which talks about Krishna mayi, Shama mayi team. తెలుగులో చెప్పుకోవాలంటే సింపుల్ గా అంతారామమయం శ్రీ ఈ జగమంతారామమయం అంతారామమయం.
అంతరామమయం.
తర్వాత ఏంటి? బ్రహ్మాండంబులు
పిండాండం
డాండంబులు నదులు
బ్రహ్మా
వనంబులు నానా మృగములు వివిధ కర్మములు వేద శాస్త్రములు అంతారామమయం ఈ జగమంతారామమయం. రామ 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 రామ. అక్కడేమో
ప్రభుజీ
శ్యామ 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 శ్యామ. ఇక్కడేమో
ప్రభుజీ రాముడి సాంగ్ వింటున్నారు కదా, రాముడి సాంగ్ వింటూ ఓకే రాముడిని కృష్ణుడిని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడం ఓకే ప్రభుజీ. కెన్ యు బిలీవ్ ప్రభుజీ ఈ శ్లోకం ఎఫెక్ట్ ఎలా ఉందంటే బాహుబలి సాంగ్ లో మూవీలో రమ్యకృష్ణ సాంగ్ ఉంది కదా ప్రభుజీ, ఆ, మమతల తల్లి అంటూ ఆ సాంగ్ వింటుంటే యశోదామాత గుర్తొస్తుంది ప్రభుజీ. బాహుబలిని ఒళ్ళో వండేసుకుంటే కృష్ణుడు వండేసుకుంటారు. మీరు ఆ సాంగ్ పెట్టుకొని ఇలా ఇమాజిన్ చేసుకోండి, యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గా మ్యాచ్ అయిపోతుంది.
సో
ఇద్దరు పిల్లల్ని పండేసుకుంటది కదా రామకృష్ణ, కృష్ణుడు
కృష్ణ
బలరాముడు.
బలరాముడు. So that is Paramahaṁsa stage. You will not see water and milk. You'll only see milk. You'll only see God.
చాంటింగ్ చేసుకుంటుంటే రంజిత్ వాళ్ళు ఆ సాంగ్ పెట్టుకొని వింటున్నారు. ఇక్కడ చాంటింగ్ చేసుకుంటుంటే నాకు యశోదామాత ఇద్దరిని పండేసుకున్నట్టు గుర్తొస్తున్నారు.
అదే ఇక్కడ లాస్ట్ లైన్ ఏముంది అక్కడ చెప్తానండి. శ్యామ శ్యామ రటత్ శ్యామ శ్యామ రటత్ సకల్ బ్రజధామ హై అంటే మీరు ఇక్కడ కృష్ణ కృష్ణ అని చాంట్ చేసుకుంటుంటే మీకు అంతా కృష్ణుడే కనపడుతున్నాడు ఎక్కడైనా.
సో మాకు ఇప్పుడు రామకృష్ణ అసలు కనపడట్లేదు అక్కడ, యశోదామాతనే.
Yeah. Okay, so something similar to this. There is another popular, famous kirtan or bhajan. In the next 10 minutes or so, we will sing this bhajan. Krishna prema mayi Radha. Radha prema mayo harihi. This is called as Yugalastakam. Like how we have Krishnastakam. Krishnastakam is only about Krishna. But here Yugalastakam, it's about Krishna and Radha. Yugala means like dual. Krishna and Radha. Written by Jiva Goswami in Sanskrit. I think I prepared the slides. Let me see. Those slides are ready.
యుగళ గీతం అని ఇంకోటి ఏదో చెప్పారు, అది డిఫరెంట్ ప్రభుజీ.
యుగళ గీతం దీంట్లో భాగవతంలో. Yes, the slides are ready. So again, just to reiterate, the reason why we are discussing all these bhajans, kirtans, is to highlight the importance of developing this Paramahaṁsa consciousness. Paramahaṁsa means you don't have to be a sannyasi, you don't have to wear saffron clothes, but you can develop that Paramahaṁsa Bhagavatottama consciousness wherever you are. If our eyes are filled with the love for Krishna, premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santas sadaiva hrudayeshu vilokayanti yam shama sundaram achintyam gunaswarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So if our eyes are anointed, they are filled with love for Shama Sundara, then we will see Shama Sundara everywhere. There is a famous quotation, right? పచ్చకామర్లు వచ్చిన వాడికి లోకం అంతా పచ్చ కనపడుతుందని. If you are affected by jaundice, the green jaundice, whatever you see appears in green color. So like that, we have to develop this Krishna mayi, Shama mayi consciousness. Just like how we discussed the 5 koshas, Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, Anandamaya kosha. So we have to develop Krishna maya kosha, Shama maya kosha, Rama maya kosha. Okay, let's sing this. So what I'll do is, these are simple shlokas, 8 shlokas. First I will sing the entire bhajan. You listen to the tune and the words, and then we will repeat after that. Krishna prema mayi radha, radha prema mayo harihi, जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्णस्य द्रविणं राधा राधाया द्रविणं हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण प्राणमयी राधा राधा प्राणमयो हरिः जीवने नदने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण ध्रवमयी राधा राधा द्रवमयो हरिः जीवने नदने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण गेहे स्थिता राधा राधा गेहे स्थितो हरिः जीवने नदने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण चित्तस्थिता राधा राधा चित्तस्थितो हरिः जीवने नदने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम नीलाम्बरधरा राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरिः जीवने नदने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्णो वृन्दावनेश्वरः जीवने नदने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्णमयी कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरिः जीवने नदने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम. Okay, so let's read the translations and then we will sing the bhajan together.
First time when I heard this bhajan from Shrestha Mataji, I felt like, wow, I mean, she has taken us to somewhere. Yeah, Krishna Premamani Radha Radha Premamayo Hari. One side Homam was happening in the temple in 2023, I believe. At that time, as a background kirtan, Mataji was singing this kirtan.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. So many times I heard that I could not find her voice on the YouTube. So
Yeah.
I put that video. Other side Homam is happening, but I meditate only on her singing, even though it is background track. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I requested multiple times to make a kirtan or somehow that's why Mataji was expressing her sorry during that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very beautiful tone. Yeah. We have to preserve all Vaishnavas tones in the temple. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. No, good. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, this is a popular bhajan. You will see many ISKCON devotees singing this. Not quite often, but it's popular. Most of the people know about this kirtan.
నాకైతే రాధా గ్రేటా కృష్ణ గ్రేటా అని డిబేట్ చేస్తున్నట్టుగా అనిపించింది సాంగ్ అండ్ ఫైనల్ గా బోత్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ అని
We cannot separate them and they are one
బోత్ ఆర్
two in
ఈక్వల్
one.
అనే డిబేట్ లో నో బోత్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ అని చెప్పడానికి చెప్పిన ఆన్సర్ లాగా
Exactly.
అనిపించింది.
Yeah. You will take us to somewhere out of this world.
I'm focused on coconut water.
What is that coconut water, Prabhuji?
No, you said I'm focused somewhere, right? I'm focused on coconut water.
Okay.
డోంట్ వరీ ప్రభుజీ కోకోనట్ వాటర్ లో కూడా కృష్ణ ఉన్నారు. కోకోనట్ వాటర్ కృష్ణ.
Okay. Okay, we'll read the translations first. Aparna, you still there?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm here.
Yeah. So we need a PhD English person. Yes. Yeah, go ahead and read all the translations.
Prabhuji, can you share the screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing, right?
Oh, you're saying just read the little ones. Just read each slide as you're going through. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you read
Okay.
English sentences. I'll keep. Yeah.
Okay. Radha is made of pure love for Krishna, and Hari is made of pure love of Radha. Life's greatest wealth is Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter. Radha is the treasure of Krishna and Hari is the treasure of Radha. Life's greatest wealth, Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter. Radha pervades the life force of Krishna. Hari pervades the life force of Radha. Life's greatest wealth is Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter. Radha is totally melted with Krishna and Hari is totally melted with Radha. Life's greatest wealth is Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter. Radha is situated in the body of Krishna and Hari is situated in the body of Radha. Life's greatest wealth is Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter. Radha is fixed in the heart of Krishna and Hari is fixed in the heart of Radha. Life's greatest wealth is Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter. Radha wears cloth of blue color and Hari wears cloth of yellow color. Life's greatest wealth is Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter. Radha is the mistress of Vrindavana and Krishna is the master of Vrindavana. Krishna and life's greatest wealth is Radha and Krishna, my eternal shelter.
Yes. The 8 dimensions of the divine couple. 8 shlokas, Ashtakam, Yugalashtakam. In each of the shlokas, a different aspect is described. In the first shloka, Prema, then Dravinam. Dravinam is the treasure, wealth. Dravyam, Dravinam. Next, Prana, the life force. Next, Drava, melting. Gehe, situated in the body. Chitta, in the mind. Ambara, about the colors. Krishna is wearing yellow because Radharani bodily complexion is yellow. And Radha is wearing blue, Neela, because Krishna's bodily complexion is Neela Megha Shamala Varnam. Ishvara, sovereigns of Vrindavan. So like that, beautiful aspects in every shloka. Okay, so let's sing this. Krishna prema mayi Radha.
Krishna
Premamayi Radha.
Radha prema mayo harihi.
Radha Premamayo Harihi.
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवने धने
Nityam
नित्यम्
Radha
राधा
Krishna
कृष्ण
Nagati
गतिर्मम
Mama.
कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरिः जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
कृष्ण
Krishnam Premamayi
प्रेममयी राधा
Radha
राधा
Radha
प्रेममयो
Premamayo
हरि
Harihi. Jiva
जीवने धने नित्यम्
Nityam Radha
राधा
Radha
कृष्ण
Krishna
Krishna Gati
गतिर्मम
Mama.
कृष्णस्य द्रविणं राधा राधाया द्रविणं हरिः
कृष्ण च द्रविणं
Dravinam
राधा
Radha Radhaya
राधाया
Dravinam
द्रविणं हरि
Harihi.
कृष्णस्य द्रविणं राधा राधाया द्रविणं हरिः
कृष्णस्य
Krishnasya Dravinam
द्रविणं राधा
Radha राधाया
राधाया
द्रविणं
द्रविणं
हरिः
हरि
जीवनेन धने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गति मम
जीवनेन धने
नित्यं
नित्यं
राधा कृष्ण
कृष्ण गतिर्मम
गतिर्मम
कृष्ण प्राणमयी राधा राधा प्राणमयो हरिः
कृष्ण
प्राणमयी
प्राणमयी राधा
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 राधा प्राणमयो
प्राणमयो
हरिः
हरि
कृष्ण प्राणमयी राधा राधा प्राणमयो हरिः
कृष्णा
कृष्ण
प्राणमयी
प्राणमयी
राधा
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 प्राणमयो
प्राणमयो हरि
हरिः
जीवनेन धने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गते मम
जीवने
जीवनेन धने नित्यम्
नित्यं
राधा
राधा
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
गतिर्मम
गतिर्मम
कृष्ण द्रवमयी राधा राधा द्रवमयो हरिः
कृष्णा
कृष्ण
द्रवमयी
द्रवमयी
राधा
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 द्रवमयो
द्रवमयो
हरिः
हरि
कृष्ण द्रवमयी राधा राधा द्रवमयो हरिः
कृष्ण द्रवमयी
द्रवमयी
राधा
राधा राधा
राधा द्रवमयो
द्रवमयो
हरि
हरिः
जीवनेन धने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवनेन धने
नित्यं
नित्यम्
राधा कृष्ण
कृष्ण गतिर्मम
गतिर्मम
कृष्ण गेहे स्थिता राधा राधा गेहे स्थितो हरिः
कृष्णा गेहे स्थित राधा
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 गेहे
गेहे
स्थितो
स्थितो
हरिः
हरि
कृष्ण गेहे स्थिता राधा राधा गेहे स्थितो हरिः
कृष्ण के स्थित
गेहे स्थिता
राधा
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 गेहे
गेहे
स्थितो
स्थितो
हरि
हरिः
जीवनेन धने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवनेन
जीवनेन
धने
धने नित्यं
नित्यं
राधा
धा
कृष्ण
कृष्ण गतिर्मम
गतिर्मम
कृष्ण चित्तस्थिता राधा राधा चित्तस्थितो हरिः
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
चित्तस्थित
चित्तस्थिता
राधा
राधा राधा
राधा
चित्तस्थितो
चित्तस्थितो
हरिः
हरि
कृष्ण चित्तस्थिता राधा राधा चित्तस्थितो हरिः
कृष्ण
Krishna
Krishna
Chitta
Sita
Sita
Radha
Radha Radha
Radha
Chitta
Chitta
Sito
Sito
Hari
Harihi
जीवनेन धने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
Jivanena
Jivanena
Dane
Dane Nityam
Nityam
Radha
Radha
Krishna
Krishna
Gati
Gatir
Mama
Mama
नीलाम्बरधरा राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरिः
Neelambaradhara
Neelambaradhara
Radha
Radha Pitambaradharo
Pitambaradharo
Hari
Harihi
नीलाम्बरधरा राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरिः
Neelambaradhara
Neelambaradhara
Radha
Radha
Pitambaradharo
Hari
Harihi
जीवनेन धने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
Jivanena
Krishna
Dhane Nityam
Nityam
Radha
Radha Krishna
Krishna
Gatir Mama
Gatir Mama
वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्णो वृन्दावनेश्वरः
Vrindavaneshwari
Vrindavaneshwari Radha
Radha Krishna
Krishna Vrindavaneshwara
Vrindavaneshwara
वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्णो वृन्दावनेश्वरः
Vrindavaneshwari
Vrindavaneshwari Radha
Radha Krishna
Krishna Vrindavaneshwara
Vrindavaneshwara
जीवनेन धने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
Jivanena
Jivanena
Dhane
Dhane
Nityam
Nityam Radha
Krishna
Krishna
Gatir
Gatir
Mama
Mama
कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरिः
Krishna Premamayi Radha
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 Prema Mayo
Premamayo
Hari
Harihi
जीवनेन धने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
Jivanena
Jivanena
Dhane
Dhane Nityam
Nityam Radha
Radha Krishna
Krishna
Gatir
Gatir
Mama
Mama
Okay, that was beautiful. Yugalastakam, which teaches us to develop this Krishna mayi consciousness. Thoughts filled with thoughts, body, mind, everything filled with Krishna consciousness. Okay, so let that be your meditation for the rest of the week until we meet next week, and also for the rest of your life. Not just until next week, but the entire life. May this be your meditation. So, Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarva-bhūmāya Mangalam. Grantara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai. Śrī Kṛṣṇa
Jai.
Bhagavan ki Jai. Śrīla
Jai
Prabhupada
Jai.
ki Jai.
Jai
Jai
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Thank
See
you.
you
Hare
all next week.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.